Jujutsu Kaisen Movie Zero was the first anime movie that I watched in theater, and it was a total. Let me tell you why. First, let me tell you how I got to know that there's Jujutsu Kaisen in theater because I live in India and there's no anime movies aired in theaters. So I was scrolling my Instagram and there was my friend Dummy. He used to make edits. I think he quit, but you can still check out his channel if he still has. If he still has, I'm gonna link in the description. So we were talking about something like just animes and stuff. Then he posted a story after a couple of days, and then I saw in his stories like Satoru Gojo fighting and space time, and like it was Jujutsu Kaisen stuff going on, but he was in theater. So I asked him that where is he watching that. I thought he was in his friend's home in theater hall or somewhat like theater rooms or stuff from OTT platforms he was watching. But then he told me that it was on PVR theaters. I was like, what the? How is that possible? Then we talked it over that and he told me that Jujutsu Kaisen is on PVR, the theaters. Like seriously, this was the first anime movie that was aired in PVR. I think they wanted to give it a try, and it was a big success. Like after that, One Piece Red was announced and Dragon Ball Super Hero was announced. So Jujutsu Kaisen movie Zero was a big hit for India's anime community. So, if we move on about the real movie, I went with my four friends, my four otaku friends. We went together to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. The story is about Okutsu Yutakun. It's not about Itadori and Megumi, all about those. It's 1 year before them. Okay, so the Jujutsu Kaisen movie Zero storyline is 1 year before the original Jujutsu Kaisen's timeline. So Okutsu Yutakun is a scary boy. He's scared of everything, and there's a reason for it because he kills everyone, and there's a reason for it too because he has a curse named Rika. Now it's a complicated thing which some might think that Rika placed a curse on Okutsu Yutakun, but it's not the case. Yutakun placed a curse on Rika. Rika was his childhood friend. They were in love, I think, and they wanted to get married when they grew up. It was love, and Rika died in a car accident, and Yuta didn't accept her death, and he placed a curse on Rika. So Rika became a monster and stuck with Yuta. So Yuta used to get bullied, and Rika saved him by killing those bullies. So it was quite messed up for Yuta, and he was scared of making friends and going to school. But then our hero Satoru Gojo came in and took in Yuta to Jujutsu High. Now, if you have paid attention to Jujutsu Kaisen carefully, you must know about the grade system: 4th grade, 3rd grade, 2nd grade, 1st grade, and then special grade. And you might also know that special grades are like really strong. Inumaki-kun, if you know who he is, the speech curse user. The speech curse user is 2nd grade sorcerer, and he's the only 2nd year who is allowed for missions because he's the only grade 2 one. But Yuta-kun is a special grade, even stronger than him, 2 grades stronger than him. But he doesn't know how to use his curse power. He didn't even knew that he had a curse or something like that. They were scared when Yuta came into the class. Maki, Panda, and Inumaki were like seriously scared because S-class curse was placed on Yuta, which was reversed as I just said before. But after some training and stuff, Yuta actually learned how to use that Rika. And I think the first mission he got was in the elementary school. So there was a school, they went there, 2 children were kidnapped. Gojo left Maki and Yuta alone to kill that curse which kidnapped those 2 children. So the monster ate them. Yes. The monster just ate Maki and Yuta, and after that Yuta was able to bring out Rika by his own free will, which was his first time doing that, and Rika just killed that 20 feet, 30 feet monster like easy. It was easy for her. And after that he also got one more mission. After his training, he trained to use his sword, and after his training he went with Inumaki to a place just to kill them, and Inumaki like in one blow killed all the fishes whatever those were. Like the curses, there were like a million of curses, small ones, and Inumaki killed them in one blow. Like he just said something like get crushed, and they got crushed. That's his power. After that, grade 1, I think it was a grade 1. Yeah, a grade 1 curse appeared and they had a fight. Like Yuta and Inumaki had to fight them. And man, that fight was so good. After that fight came the real plot twist. You know Mahito, Geto, whatever his name is. I think it's Geto because in the movie they said Geto. But when I searched it in Google, it says Mahito. So Geto, the main villain of the Jujutsu Kaisen story, Geto declared war against Jujutsu High. But that was just a bait. He wanted Rika for himself. Geto's power was really revealed in this movie. Geto can use curses. He can absorb curses and then use them. So that's he's also as great sorcerer. So he wanted Rika for himself to use. So he planned a war against Jujutsu High, and they all took the bait. Only Maki and Yuta were in the school, the dorms, and everybody was on the battlefield. And then Geto came in, killed Maki, half killed Maki, like injured Maki, and then fought with Yuta. Panda and Inumaki came to rescue too, but they were like, they also got I don't know how to speak it. Wait, let me check. Obliterated. Okay, it's obliterated. Okay, so Inumaki and Panda got obliterated. Yes, I learned a new word. I knew the word, but I didn't know how to pronounce it. It's just me being me. Then let's get back to the story. Then Mahito or Geto, whatever his name is, Mahito sounds better, so I say Mahito. Mahito and Yuta fought, and after that, like, there was something like he sacrificed himself. Yuta sacrificed himself to Rika to lend all of her power, and the power name was true love, pure love, whatever. There was a big blast or something like that. And man, that was the biggest blast I've ever seen in Jujutsu Kaisen. Like seriously, the biggest one. And Yuta is also one of those who can use Black Flash. I think that's the real name of the technique. The black thingy. I think it's called black. Yes, it's Black Flash. So Okutsu Yuta-kun is also able to use Black Flash, and he used it on Mahito, but for like defeating him, he used that true love power, whatever that was. Getting back to our actual main character, Satoru Gojo. Satoru Gojo remained dormant in the entire movie except one time. In the Gedo's team, there was one guy who was a special grade sorcerer too. So Gojo had to fight him, and it was like a piece of cake for him, seriously. He didn't even use a single technique or anything like that on that sorcerer. He used one red bomb blast on a curse, and then he just used martial arts to defeat that guy. And that was the second best fight scene in the entire movie. The first one was Yuta versus Mahito, and then it was those. And this movie, if you are Jujutsu Kaisen fan, you have to watch it. Like seriously, there's a lot of story parts too. It's not like the movie was completely useless and all. The story, they reveal a lot of things like Mahito's team, his true powers, his true objective. His true objective is to kill normal humans who are not able to see curses. He just wants sorcerers to live. That's his own goal. They didn't reveal why he wants that, but it's his true goal. And they also revealed that Gojo and Geto are best friends. I think that was it in the movie, but still, you just have to watch that movie, seriously, if you are a Jujutsu Kaisen fan. Coming back to Gojo, how can Gojo be cool all the time? He didn't have his black thingy on his face. It was a white thingy this time, which was like a bandage or something. The first time he reveals his eyes, he only fought with one eye this time. With the special grade, he used one eye, and I think his power are in his eyes. It was mentioned too in the movie. The special grade thought that his eyes had his powers, the infinity power, whatever his power is. But still, Gojo is just completely the coolest character in the anime. characters. Seriously, I only watch Jujutsu Kaisen for Gojo. That's my reasons. And for Yuta, if you think that Yuta is dead or he's like not coming back, that's not the case. If you read the manga, Yuta has already fought with Itadori, and it's like Yuta is free of his curse, but he still has his powers. Like, not, he cannot summon Recarp right now, but he has his curse powers and Black Flash stuff, so he's still a high level sorcerer. And in the post credit scene, they showed that the special grade that Gojo fought and Yuta were like in Brazil or something like that, and Gojo suddenly appeared there and something that, but that was in the current timeline. Yeah, that guy, the clap guy, I don't know his name. Sorry, I know he's very popular, but I don't know his name. The clap guy was also there, but only for few moments. He was running wild as usual, so that was for him. And that glasses guy who uses precision and calculation to kill the curses. I don't know his name too. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm just a Gojo simp. Sorry. He was also there. Like, all the characters from Jujutsu Kaisen were there except 3: Itadori, our current main character, Megumi, not that Megumi, this Megumi, and Nobara. I literally cried that Nobara wasn't there, because you know why? They didn't have any girls in the movie. Seriously, there were no girls. I understand why you don't want to watch Jujutsu Kaisen movie 0 anymore, but still, give it a try. I assure you, it's good. It's good. So I think that's it for this video. It's already too long. If you skip some parts, I don't mind. Okay. I'm leaving. Bye.